It's been called a cliffhanger, a nail-biter, down to the wire and too close to call. And that's been the headlines in newspapers all around the world. It's a bit like reality TV. And Donald Trump himself could not have written a more riveting plot to keep us all glued to our televisions and smartphones. But this is reality, not TV. And much turns on it, which is why the whole world is watching. And it's been our top story on our charts all week. We've been following every twist and turn, tracking the results as they come in, as if it's an election much closer to home. Now, who the Americans pick as their president is really up to them. For the rest of us, we don't have a vote or even a say, although we may have many views. But the outcome does matter to all of us, because the impact of big issues will have ripple effects all around the world, such as how the US and China relations play out and what it means for us in Asia, or the handling of a pandemic and how to beat the virus and how to get our global economy going. We are not safe until we are all safe everywhere in the world, after all. Climate change also requires a global solution to a planetary challenge. Then there's the issue of relations among peoples of different races, religions, and cultures. Whether we like it or not, how these issues play out in the US has ripple effects for everyone. We are not isolated, especially in a hyper-globalized Singapore. Ultimately, what's at stake in this election is democracy itself. Now, for democracy to work, you don't just need laws. You need conventions and traditions and a consensus on how the system is supposed to work. And leaders should be building up the system, not knocking it down. But what have we seen in recent years? The rise of alternative facts, fake news, misinformation, and disinformation, and a willingness to undermine key institutions, both at home and abroad, such as the World Health Organization during a pandemic, or the voting process during an election. Such behavior is cheered on by autocrats and despots all around the world, who feel emboldened that they can do the same, or worse. Now, the US has long been held up as a shining city on a hill, a light unto the world. Unfortunately, the sorry spectacle that we have witnessed this week has left that light diminished in many eyes. And this comes at a time when this tired old earth has been plagued by so many challenges, from pandemic to terrorism to climate change, and it could do with some much needed hope and light.